Hello, everybody. I just stopped in for a few minutes to say hi. It's been a long day. So I was here catching up on some of my channels I haven't seen in a little bit, so it's always something on the YouTube streets. Hopefully, when everyone is doing well. I'm getting better at setting up the chat, so I kind of do it a little faster now than I did before. Comes with time. Oh. Hey, Jennifer. You want to come up with me? I just got on. You want to come up? I believe Billy's probably the other person in here. Hey, Jamia. How's it going? Welcome in. I'm surprised you're not asleep, Jennifer. Well, the kids should be in bed. I'm surprised you're not asleep. I'm gonna try to go to bed early tonight. That's why I came out here right now for a couple of seconds. It's your bedtime, right? I'm gonna be here probably about a half an hour. I'm gonna be on here about a half an hour, and I'll probably call it a night. Jamie, what's going on with you? Yeah, Jamie, you're up early in the morning too. You and Betty, y'all be up early in the morning. My goodness, it's been a while since I had to get up that early. I don't know if I no only day like if I'm traveling I can get up early and it doesn't bother me. No. Hey Sherry, how's it going? Welcome in. No, Jennifer. Betty J. She was trying to talk me into doing like a 12 hour live. Who knows? I may do it to get my watch hours. I'm at what was it, 3,042, I think, something like that, 3,042. So, hey Bruce, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate your show, Bruce. It was a good show. The Moonlight Adventures. Thank you guys for coming in. Everybody, thank you for coming in. Yay! The Polaran message. Thank you. That's a new friend of mine. I appreciate you stopping over. Say hi. Will G, thanks for stopping in. Uh, I got to get up in the morning. I don't have to get up in the morning, but I'm not going to be on here long. I just stopped by. I just got done watching Bruce's show. And I clicked over to, I think it was Nautical Nurse Nancy. And I'm like, I can't. I'm done watching it for a little bit, watching YouTube for a little bit. So I said, I'll come on here. Rich, my friend, welcome in. Rich is a Rich is a young man that when I first started doing YouTube, I used to go to his show, and he would share a lot of knowledge as far as YouTube. I loved I love listening to him talk. Again, I didn't talk as much as I should. I didn't do lives at the time. I didn't, but I would always listen to what he had to say and how to build your channel, how what you should be doing and things like that. Now he got silly some nights, but when he stopped to talk, uh, everybody listened. Yep, yep. No, Wes is back. Yes, Rich. Yeah, you and the missus and the kids. Hold on, because there was one song the kids used to sing that I loved. What was it? I can't think of it, Rich. It was a song that you guys used to sing, and I thought it was just the funniest song. And the one daughter was just she was so serious about it. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, the Moonlight Adventures. They were packing for their cruise. I'm jealous. Was it 13 cats? That's probably what it was. 13 cats. I believe Rich wrote a song, and him and his kids did the song. It's 13 cats, which was a funny song. I enjoyed it. Josh, you guys make sure you have a safe journey tomorrow to the cruise port if you're going tomorrow, or if not, uh, wherever you're traveling to. I don't know where your cruise is going out of, and have a great cruise. It's a cruise, so I know you'll have a great cruise. Hold on one second. Whoops. I always get so jealous when I see people going on a cruise and I'm not going. Even though I've been on my fair share, I can't get too jealous, but I still do, just a little bit. Let's see. Oh, was it Rich? Was it Psychosis? It might have been Psychosis. Hold on. I love I love this song. And 13 cats. I couldn't find 13 cats. I can find that later on.
It was Psychosis. I guess it was done.
I will find that one. I'll find that one later. Psychosis. She she was into it. Polaroid message. I am using EV Max. EVMUX. That's how you spell it. And that's what I am using right now. Happy coffee to everybody. Rich, you still living on coffee? Grandma Yudi, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it. That was written by the younger one. Good night, Jennifer. I'm gonna call you bright. No, I'm not gonna call you bright and early in the morning. I'm just, I'm kidding about that. I'll talk to you about 10 o'clock in the morning. Yes, Polarin. That's what I'm using. I like it. Some people, it's a little finicky for some people, so um, you probably have to try it out for yourself to see how well it works for you. But I know a few people that have gone to it. Hey Trish, welcome in. Hold on, I gotta get better at that. Keisha. Oh, Destination Fun. Yeah, no problems. As long as I'm, available, I don't mind. It's okay. It's Indonesia. It's morning time over there. Uh, thank, thank, thanks, Rich. It's like it's magic. Yeah, I just have fun playing with it, Rich. This is let me clean that up. I have fun playing with the EV Mux. Uh, I do. I don't know. I'm gonna see because I pay for this now and I get unlimited, but I can do 2 hour blocks, 30 hours for 2 hour blocks on this. But then I can use StreamYard also and get 20 hours that I can use at any time. So between the two, I really don't think I would need to have to pay a streaming service. Hey, JNS Adventures, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Okay, I got a few cruisers in here. It'll be to everybody, but cruiser. The question is going to be a little bit different. If you've been on a cruise, what has been your favorite meal on a cruise? Your favorite restaurant, your favorite meal on a cruise? And if you haven't been on a cruise, what restaurant did you have your favorite meal at, or the best meal you ever had? So, best meal you ever had on a cruise, or best meal you ever had, on land or wherever you were at? Because I was thinking about that, and I guess on land there's a restaurant here called Capital Grill, and man, I had one of the greatest steaks I ever had. But this is back, I mean, years ago, and you could smoke in the restaurant at the time. So I had a filet mignon, uh, butterflied, baked potato salad, and after dinner I had a cigar and a glass of cognac, and man, it was the best meal I ever had in life. On a cruise ship, so I've only really been on Carnival, and I'm going to go with Fahrenheit 555. That was again because I'm more of a meat and potato type of guy. So it was again steak, filet, baked potato, salad, creature of habit. Yeah, that's what I do. So yeah, I just wondered what other people what they thought about their meals. Yeah, yeah, I don't know if it's a chain destination fun. Uh, it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. One of the most expensive restaurants I've ever been to, but it was phenomenal. Well, favorite meal, Cucina de Capitano. Okay. Now, is it on a particular ship or just every ship? Because I've had it on a couple of ships and they were a little different. When I had it on Carnival Celebration, it wasn't as good as when I had it on the Mardi Gras. Cynthia Woolen, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by. Rich, I mean, it could have. If you've had one of, if you were in the Navy and on a ship, that would count as cruising. You never know, Rich. I'm not far off with sliders now. I am not far off. Meat and potatoes, and meat and potatoes could be a good hamburger and French fries. Well, thank you, Grandma. And Cynthia, I appreciate you guys coming in. Hold on. Let's welcome Cynthia in, right? Cynthia, that's for you. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, nice deal having two services. I like the ability to have sound effects with even stream and do a short video. Yeah, and I mean there are things you can do with it that I like. A little more complicated than StreamYard, but again, I'm assuming StreamYard is going to catch up. Moonlight Adventures, they're packing in ready for their cruise, but they're still here. Jeremy says thank you for your service, Rich. I think we all in here, we all appreciate it. Okay, Jeremy said it was great on the breeze. I'm gonna try. Well, again, when I go, hmm, my next ship is Carnival Luminosa, and I really haven't looked up what restaurants are going to be on that. It's selling out of Australia now, but I haven't done any research as far as the restaurants that they have on it. I'm assuming they have it, but I don't know. And Cynthia, you're more than welcome for the hand claps. And I'm sorry, you guys are in here. Where is that at? Type in hashtag warm. That will drop your link, and so that you guys can connect. Uh, I probably won't be on here that long. I may try to make it an hour because I really just came in here just to wind down the night, see who was up. I really didn't expect anybody to be here. I knew Nautical Nurse Nancy was on, so I figured people would be there. Let me cut off my phone. Hey Sharon, welcome in. If you all do it about the same time, it may only do one. So if it doesn't do it, just wait a couple of seconds and then do it again. So it looks like it did Destination Fun. Cynthia, if you could do yours again, and then on the Polarin message, then after that you can do yours. Just wait a couple of seconds in between. Sharon, I am doing fine. A little tired. I started working on my next video, which is a chore because it's like a vlog. It's kind of like I don't know if you watched and I know quite a few of you probably did watch the Huddle Adventures. That's kind of what my next video is going to be like. But instead of doing a live, I'm going to do it like a video format so people can go back weeks from now, days from now, months from now, and look at it. So that's what I'm kind of working on now, setting that up. I think I got my pictures and everything I need, and I tried to work on the lighting a little bit so I'd be a decent lighting when I do it. There we go. Bill, hubby found someone to work overnights, so no after midnights for me Sunday, Sunday through Wednesday this week. Yay me! Good for you. That working late at night. I know it. I did it a long time, Keisha. It's tough, but you got to do what you got to do. Dan, thank you for coming back in. I appreciate you coming back. Oh, Rich, thank you, Rich. If you guys can sit you here, if you don't mind hitting the little thumbs up button, I'd appreciate it. And if you could share it out, thank you. I'd appreciate that also. But more than that, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It won't cost you anything, and I promise not to stalk you or anything like that. But I'm trying to get to 1,000, and I think the last time, let me check. Of course, I don't have it up. Oh, yes, I do. I'm at 945. So yeah, so I'm at 945. 55 more to go. And then my watch hours, I'm at like 3,042. 3,042. Yeah, Rich. I'm trying. Yep, Poland, thank you. I appreciate it. Rich, I'm really trying to work on my watch hours now because I had to clear my throat because March 18th will be mark like a year that I've been on YouTube, and they start taking away hours. So it's like you're fighting an uphill battle. They take away 3, you get 5. They take away 5, you made 10. So, oh, thank you, Keisha. I appreciate it. 2 devices? What? Thank you. Um, and every little bit helps, and I appreciate it because because I haven't been putting out the content like I was in like earlier in my YouTube days. Now I try to put out one video a week, but I am going live more, and I do lives every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Monday I try to put out a new video. The last 2 weeks I have not made a video, so the last 2 weeks I've been going live. I have a show called Banter with Bill, Rich, Thursday at 4, and just mostly talk cruising. Um, but I mean, we can talk about anything that comes up, as long as it doesn't get me kicked off of YouTube. Nope, nope. But hey, Rich, I've run into a good group of people. Um, kind of got away from the group that when you were around and that we were around. I got a little. I still go there from time to time. The Jay Jordan and things like that. I still go over there, but I don't do it as much. I spend more time over here and it's like a lot of people in the cruise community that I spend a lot of time with. Oh, Rich, appreciate it, Rich. Thank you. If you can, I appreciate it. But again, even if you can't, stop by anytime. You know, I can't wait till you start going back live again. Keisha, you never know. You never know. I, uh, I got a community strike. I bet you didn't know that, did you, Keisha? I actually got a community strike, not a copyright claim. I got a full blown strike. They say if it happens again, we're kicking you off for a week. You know what, Rich? I'm trying, and that's kind of why I did it. And I want to expand to people that want to travel and things like that to try to get more focus, so people would actually watch more. That's why I'm not as bad off with my watch hours as a lot of other people, because a lot of people that go to my videos, they actually watch the video, so it gives me watch hours. So every day my watch hours grow. Um, if I don't put anything out, it may only go up, 3 or 4 or 5 hours a day, but it always goes up. So for me, I've been lucky with that. The Poland message, Keisha, my Voices of America video gate got me taken offline for 2 weeks. Keisha, if you're talking about me, I put up a short. I went to Spain and I went to see a bullfight, and they to weaken the bull, they stab him with a couple of like arrows, and they said it was cruel to the animal, and they gave me a copyright strike. I appealed it, and then they said nope, it was cruel. It was cruelty. I said, well, but I've seen worse on YouTube, but I don't know what they did to the people that did worse. But yeah, they gave me a strike and said, if it happens again, you will be getting a couple of a few days off. And I told them, you know what, I won't do it again, or I'll try not to do it again. Whoops, hold on, they jumped a little bit on me. Let me go back up here. Community strike. That's what whenever you hear people talking about getting kicked off of YouTube and things like that, it violates the terms and conditions of agreement, or whatever it's called. And you can't have violence. You can't go on here telling falsehoods about different things. Um, you can't come on here lying. You can't harass people. You can't do a lot of things. What most people talk on here, they talk about a community claim. A community claim just basically means I can't make money off of that video. So if I played a song from somebody, an artist, like I played that song earlier, if Rich if that song is copyrighted and he wanted to put a claim on this video, he could put a claim on this video, and they would take any money that if they show commercials or whatever, they would take any monies from this and hold it like in a trust for him because it's his song. Unless I can prove otherwise that it's I used it under fair use or I had permission to use it or something like that. Unless I can prove it otherwise, but that's what it is. They're not gonna kick you off for that. If I tried to use his video and pass it off as my own video, that would violate the terms and conditions of agreement. You can't take other people's stuff and try to say, "Well, this is yours." So there's a couple of things, and those will get you strikes. Um, Playing somebody else's music or things like that, that's just copyright. You nothing's gonna happen. The artist just wants to get their money, basically. Yeah. See, Rich, you didn't do anything. You made up your own music. You had fun, but you weren't spreading falsehoods. You were just having fun and telling jokes and things like that. That telling jokes is not going to get you kicked off the air. It's when you start coming on here and saying, and I'm not going to say anything crazy because then they say I was trying to spread it, but they would, you just had fun on your show, wild and crazy fun, but nothing, and not all the time. It was the late night show. Was I believe it was Friday night or Saturday night. That was the only time you really got like wild and crazy. People, yeah, people like people fighting and stuff like that's not good. I mean, don't post anything like that. Um, I didn't think it was that bad, it was shot so far back you really couldn't see what it was. It wasn't like you saw blood. It wasn't like anything like that. Um, but I knew what they were doing, and obviously somebody it stayed up for a little while. Somebody must have complained, and then somebody got taken down. So it won't happen again. But I am conscious now as far as kind of what I put on my channel just in case. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, and you get plenty of viewers, Rich. Yeah. Until it blows up big, Rich. But no, thank you though. Adventures with I am Papa. Thanks for coming in. The name doesn't sound familiar, so I'm gonna give you a little applause because that name doesn't sound familiar. I appreciate you stopping by. Say hi on this lovely evening in the United States. Well, some things are so crazy. It's not like gray. It's usually black and white. The things they're talking about, not kind of gray. I like listening. I'm not very creative, Sharon. I like listening to poetry. They used to have like poetry reading places here, and you go there and have a little drink and listen to people read poetry. That was always fun. Armstrong, you probably do I need any mods? Not really. I mean, again, there's a few people that I have as mods. If that's what you're asking, you, e- I see you eat any mods, my friend. But Sharon, I will let you know, Sharon, if that's what you're asking me. I've been pretty lucky. I haven't had any real trolls or anything. Nothing that I couldn't handle. Um, the kind of things that that the trolls come in and say whatever you. I mean, again, you can just block that and kick them out, and I mean, usually you have no problem. Worst thing you could would have to do is make it where you have to subscribe for X amount of minutes before you come in, and I mean, there's ways around it where trolls wouldn't want to bother you. There's a club in Austin that has poetry nights, punk rock shows, the live stream them all the time. Quite a combination, quite entertaining. I Rich, I like that. I like that variety because when I go like that's one thing I like. When I went down to New Orleans, I went down to Bourbon Street. They had all types of music up and down the street. You can Sharon, yeah, they can drop links. All they have to is type hashtag warm, and they can drop their links. Yeah, that was the only thing I really had moderators for. They could if you type. Let me put my banner back up here. If they type hashtag warm, they can drop their links. Um, I don't have many. I don't want many moderators because then they could drop links that maybe I don't want them to drop. And again, apparently I'm on thin ice. So this way they can drop their own link if they like, but they can't drop. They couldn't drop any other links to different sites, different channels, and things like that. So it's just a little bit of control. Hey John, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. I'd say I didn't know that about Boston. That would have been nice. And I mean, I went to them all. I went to them all. And the country, the rock, the rap. I mean, I just had a blast on Bourbon Street. Nashville had I forget the name of the street. Nashville had a street. Was it not? It had to be Nashville. Uh, I went down there for a football game, and I think it was Nashville. And they had a street like that where just a lot of clubs, a lot of restaurants, and it was. I had more fun uh, doing that than almost cruising. I could do that. I don't know. It probably would get old fast. Hey, Scratch and Pete, thanks for coming in. If you live down there, because it's kind of like Vegas. Um, everybody comes into Vegas. If I take them to Vegas, I take them down the strip, and they ooh and ah. You pick out one or two hotels, and you go in and look at the hotels, but it's so big and so vast that it's hard to enjoy it. You can't, you're trying to enjoy everything, but you can't because they're so big. I prefer going downtown. It's Broadway. Yes, Nashville. I believe that was Broadway Street. Um, you go downtown, you can hit all the casinos. You have shows, lively entertainment, and it's not ritzy. I mean, you go to a nightclub on the strip. It's $50 to get in. Oh, you want a table? The table service is going to be $400, and it just gets so expensive just to even go out and try to enjoy yourself at a club on the strip nowadays. Vegas didn't used to be like that. Vegas used the entertainment to bring you in to gamble. So everything would be cheap. The restaurants would be cheap. The entertainment would be cheap. The shows would be cheap. Now they're out there charging like top dollars for everything, and that's kind of why I stopped going to Vegas. Downtown is a little bit better, but even downtown they're starting to change that around a lot too. But yes, Rich, I believe it was Broadway in Nashville. A lot of restaurants, good barbecue. I went down there, had some good barbecue. But I mean, late. This is late at night. A friend of mine, Eddie Lugo Studios, taught me about using these little lines down here. So when you see me type these lines down here, that's in case my chat jumps or I start rambling like I do some nights. I can find those lines to go back to where I left off at. So now I know where I left off at. So I'm not trying to struggle to see where which chat I had left or which chat was coming up. So if you when you see me type those lines, I'm not over here having a stroke or anything. I just it's just a way for me to keep track of where I'm at in the chat. I learn. You talk about you can't teach old dog new tricks. Tricks. I'm learning. Oh, and yeah, Destination Fun, cheap, man. And the other thing, now it's like the hotels. Okay, well let's not charge, let's not raise our rates on the rooms, but let's charge, and this is like on the strip. Let's charge them $39 a day resort fee. What's the resort fee? Oh, to use the pool, to use the phone. Everybody uses a cell phone now. To use the internet and things like that. It's like it's my goodness. I got a free room in Vegas. It cost me $75. That's getting a free room. Anywho, I digress. I feel like if you give me a free room, the room should be free. I shouldn't have to pay all these fees and resort fees and taxes and all this other good stuff. And I think I told the other story the other day. Went to Vegas, rented a car. I paid more in taxes than I did than for the car a day. How can that even be? How can that even be possible? Keisha, I'm glad I can entertain you. uh, no, it's good. I mean, it's good having people that you can talk to. Hey, Faiza, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you coming in. Oh, hold on. I won't do the same one. I'm doing fireworks. Thanks for coming in. Rich, I know. I know. Whatever happened to that old saying, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas? People now with the cameras and everything, they want everything to come out here and be on YouTube. Thank you, Faiza, for coming in from India. It's morning time over there, so I appreciate you being here, being with me during your morning. Thank you so much. Andre, he's from New Zealand, the boxing expert, knows everything about boxing. If you have any questions about boxing, ever want to know anything about boxing, he's the man to ask. Andre, what did you think of that Jake Paul Tommy Fury fight? I want to. By the way, I want some money on that fight too because I picked Tommy Fury. Don't forget to, if you type in hashtag warm, it'll drop your link. So if you want to share your link out to anybody, make sure you hit type hashtag warm. As Rich says, make sure on your way in, if you don't mind hitting the like button, I appreciate it. If you could share the channel out, I appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I will return the favor. I will come over and look at some content, leave a meaningful comment, and subscribe. Grandma Yuti, I appreciate you again. Thank you. One of these mornings, I'm going to get up, I'm going to visit your channel. He did, but that just showed. I'm sorry, Andre, the boxing man. He thought Fury made Paul look like an amateur. He did. He did, and it showed how much of it showed the lack of boxing skills for Paul, and he's breathing heavy. I mean it. And again, they both had a limited number of fights. I mean, Fury, he was no monster either. Thank you, Grandma Yudi, for sharing it in your group. I appreciate that. 65 degrees. Hold on. Let me share it. Let me see what it is here. It's not bad. It's 30, 39. 39. Not bad. Probably about 3 degrees Celsius. Not bad. There's been worse nights. When I didn't have power, it was worse. House of X, thanks for coming in. I appreciate you guys stopping in. Grandma Yudi, Destination Fun wants to know if you're hosting a live nighttime for you, our morning time. Together we travel. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it so much. Just trying to catch up to the chat because I let it get a little behind. It's practically that warm here in Kentucky. And Sharon Roland. Been a warm, easy winter so far. Knock on wood. It has been. We had an ice storm, Rich, a couple of few days ago. It knocked out my power, so that was the only problem we've had this winter. Yeah, he was throwing a wild overhand right all night long, and that's what he was trying to land. Home bartending with John. Are you back at Rich New Design, or just dropping or dipping a toe? I am not doing my live streaming, Grandma Yudi. I am not doing my live streaming today, since I want to attend Betty's live stream. Oh, right, Betty. I got to make sure I get up. Hey, Bang, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you coming in. Bang is also from Indonesia. It's over this afternoon over there. It's probably about uh, 11 or 12 over there now, probably somewhere around there. Keisha, you making cruise ducks? What are you putting cards on them with your with like your channel, or just your name? What are you doing with your ducks? How are you making your ducks? Thank you, Grandma. I appreciate it. Trying to fit in some lives this week. Okay, just getting caught up. I know he did put out a video of him burning down the forest, I believe. Well, not quite, not quite. Looked like you were getting ready to do some gardening and doing some cleanup. Make sure you put your channel name on there so people can come over and see your channel. And then post, if you don't do anything else, post a couple of shorts on the ship. Like maybe post some shorts of maybe you hiding some ducks, and then have them, if they find the duck, have them tag you in it. Well, welcome in, Kal-El. Every time I see that Billy D. Cruz, it always gives me a chuckle. It always gives me a chuckle, Kal-El. Thanks for coming in. Whoops. Oh, good and bad. I won't be happy till it's done. Oh, you're fine, Grandma Yudi. Destination fun. Let's go back. Put that up there. Again, don't forget to drop your link. Type in warm. I'm sorry. Hashtag warm, and it will drop your link. Also, if you haven't done so, if you don't mind hitting the like button, I would appreciate it. It means a lot to the channel. It means a lot to me, and it doesn't cost you anything. Also, if you could share it out, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. I promise not to harass you. And hopefully you hit the bell also. And when I put out new content, you'll be the first one to see it. Let me see something real quick. I'm still here. I'm looking for a video. Hopefully I can find it. No. Nope, nope, nope. I'll find it one of these days. Rich, I was looking for I was looking for 13 cats. Destination fun. Off to sleep you go. Hope you don't have to work so hard tomorrow. But I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Rich, the cruising industry is booming. You know, they're building these new $1 billion ships. Then they relax like the health regulations as far as mask and testing and things like that. It's kind of like a free for all. It's kind of like back it was before the pandemic. You know, ships are probably selling out. A lot of them are selling out at 90% capacity. Right now, they're doing well, and the prices are starting to show that also. The prices are starting to show that also. So, um, you know, you will be paying more because I'm hitting all your hitting all your stuff, Rich. While I was trying to find that one video. Scrolls Nest, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Now, the people from Indonesia, I understand why they're up. I'm trying to figure out why everybody else is up. I guess I'm not the Rich. I know you were always the kind of a night owl. Keisha's a night owl. Sharon's a night owl. I guess maybe that explains a lot. Half the people that come in here are like me. They're night owls. So kind of you to keep me company. Yes, yes, Keisha. So exciting. The late night TV. I was trying to find something to watch on TV, but again, I watch. I like YouTube is always playing on my television because I don't have cable anymore. So generally, it's YouTube. I have like Netflix and Prime Video and things like that. But again, there's no regular TV. I do have an over-the-air antenna, so I do I do try to watch that at times, like to catch the news and things like that. But I, YouTube is like always on, and I don't. A lot of times I don't even know what's playing. I just find like a thumbnail that I like. Thumbnails are important, people. I'm telling you, because I'll see a thumbnail and click on it, and won't even look at whose video it is. So yeah, I mean, again, Oops. Let me take you down. Put that up. Oh, let's see. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, Fozzie. Bang. I appreciate all you guys. KS Rantu. I know I'm not saying the name right, but I appreciate you stopping in and being here. Did I? Did you put a Sharon? Did you put a poem in the chat? Let's see. Oh, it's time out. Hold on. Hold on. How did how did I miss it? I gotta go. You telling me I gotta go back and rewatch my own live? Going down. How long ago was this poem? Oh, I hold on. I see this one. He holds my. I guess. How was I missing all of this? Man, them lines didn't do me a lot of good, did it? He holds my hand by June W. Mills. When I am grieved, down, cast alone, and tears flow down my cheek, unknown, he drives the sorrow from my heart, new happiness and joys impart. And June W. Mills. Oh, hold on. Skipped way down. Of course. He clears the path that once seemed rough. He holds my hand, and that is enough. Poem by June W. Mills. Hey, Keisha, do you have these written down someplace, or do you have them like on video or anything that I can share, so I can put them all like in one place or anything like that? Let me see something real quick. She she has a channel. She just doesn't. She she doesn't post anything on the channel. You should put them on your channel, Sharon. Like on your, would you have a community tab? I don't know if you would have a community tab. Okay. And share and hey Sharon, and they're your poems because it looks wasn't it, June W. Mills? Is that like a? Hold on, let me check on this. You should. Or write them down where like in a file where we can share them out. And I missed somebody coming in. Zamrud, thank you for coming in, my friend. The name doesn't sound familiar, so I'm going to welcome you in with some applause. And I know my code read didn't do the poem justice. But yeah, Sharon, anytime you want to share a poem, you feel free to share a poem. I don't mind. Oh, no problem, Grandma. Anybody who's brand new in here, I would applaud. I try to do it for everybody, but I kind of backed down. I thought people got tired of hearing that. Or what else? What else do I do? Car horn? So I kind of waited till like just new people came in, and then I would give them a sound effect. I think it would be perfect. I mean, do a little selfie of you reading your own poems. That would be a great. I mean, I think that would be a great idea. And if Sharon, you have no problem like with your own poems if you read, if you share them out. I would if you're reading somebody else's poem, just give them. You could share it, but just give them credit. It's just like copyright artists and I mean song artists. You want to give them credit for their song. You don't own the rights to that song, so you might not own the rights to that poem. And I'm not quite sure how it would work with poetry, but yeah, share it out. I would share it out. Keisha, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Have a good night. And what's the countdown? Like 12 days again? Did you say 12 days? 12 days? 13 hours? 42 minutes or something? To your next cruise? And they're talking about Japanese food. I guess Keisha asked about Japanese food. Keisha, uh, Japanese is a bit more promotion of Indonesian food. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. And Faiza is giving a suggestion on sharing on how to promote or how to do your video or your poem. I think no problem with that, and read your poem with your style and put the back sound so it will make the poem kind of dramatic or something. So that'd be nice. 12 hours and 12 days and some change. Nice. When I grow up, Keisha. And I'm not sure how that works. But see, like with artists, let's say Michael Jackson, he's no longer here, but his estate still gets the money. But there's like a statute, and I'm not sure how long it is. Like if it's been like 99 years or something like that, then it's like open to public domain. But and again, I don't want to give you any. I don't know. That would be something you'd probably have to research. But that's just so you know. And again, the worst case scenario would be more than likely a copyright claim where again if you got monetized and you try to collect money from viewings of that video, you wouldn't be able to do it. But yeah, that was again nice. Yep, you got it, Rich. Thank you. Uh, Thank you, Grandma Yudi. I appreciate you, and your family from Indonesia. Yeah, no, no. Again, I think that would be like the only thing that would happen. See, if you don't care about the money and as far as copyright claims, you wouldn't have a problem. Right now, I could play like music, but it's just like the money that they make off the video would go to that artist and wouldn't go to me. That's all. It's not a big. It wouldn't be a copyright strike. It would be a copyright claim, meaning they're going to claim your money. So if you're not interested in the money, you know, I still prefer to like if I borrow Rich News Design song, I would give him and his daughter credit, even though he said I had permission to use it. I still would give them credit anyways. Faiza, sharing my pleasure. Trust me, I study literature. My favorite poem is The Road Not Taken. I read some novels too, but not much. I may not be there at 9 o'clock, Grandma. I may be there a little bit later, maybe 10. If she does a 2 hour live, I'll probably get there about 10. I'll probably get there about 10. But again, I don't know if I'm up and about that time. I may try to go over there and go in at 9. Hey, Rich, and again, I did see this. I kind of skipped over it. Coffee really doesn't do anything for me as far as keeping me up. I could go drink a cup of coffee right now, and I could go straight to sleep. It never did really. A lot of people, hey, it keeps me up, it wakes you up in the morning. It never did that for me. I know you love your coffee, and wasn't it peanut butter straight out the jar? Uh-oh, we got new poem friends here. They're loving the same Lee, Robert Lee Frost. Grandma Yudi, I will see you there. If not you, I will see your family there. If your friends from Indonesia, I will meet you there. Thank you for stopping in and keeping me company for a while. I appreciate it. Yeah, Rich, I was more like you than you know. And Voodoo Rangers. I'm assuming that's a drink, and I don't know about it. Maybe I gotta come. I gotta go to John's channel more and learn about these drinks. You guys should do a live stream of doing poetry readings. That would be a good idea. I, that would be a good idea. Do like a weekly poetry reading. I think once the word got out, I think people would stop by. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking some kind of almost like a candy drink. It's that was a rough beer. Yeah. So in other words, what you're saying, keep an eye out on John. Got you. Make sure you type in hashtag warm, drop your link down so you guys can connect. If you haven't done it already, Faiza and Sharon. You brought that all on your own. Rich, you leaving some of the story out? Grandma, I hope so. I'm not counting on that, but you never know. You never know. My date set that I want to reach 1,000 is by April 5th, right around that time, April 5th, is when I would like to reach 1,000 and reach my watch hours if I can. Karen, thanks for stopping in. Karen, I just went over to your channel and I just started watching, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. Something came on and I had to watch it. Um, you were doing a live. You had a panel with like you and about two or three other people, and I was looking at that, so I'm gonna run that and watch that. You'll get there for sure. Good to see the channel going strong. So far, so good, Andrew. I like silly, Karen. Sharon, the funny thing is, I just understand and enjoy some poems after I graduated, left no LOL. I don't know where my mind is when my lecturer explains to us. Uh-oh. Dolph, Paranormal, your channel name looks attractive. We'll visit later. Well, thank you, Grandma. Uh, Karen, if you could type hashtag warm so Grandma can find your link. Type hashtag warm and your link will drop. And that'll make it easy for Grandma and anybody else to find your channel. if it works. Hold on. Hey, Karen, do me a favor, retype it, but don't put a period at the end. Oh, Dolph Dolph. Yes, I'm sorry. Dolph Dolph Paranormal. Her name is Karen. I know I'm saying Karen, but yes, I knew, but they didn't know. There we go. My channel, Dolph Dolph Paranormal. My channel is not all that paranormal. I normally do history type things, and I've been to haunted places. Yeah, you said it. You said nothing. It was really nothing scary on your channel or anything like that. So that sounds like something I'll be interested in. I don't want to, I don't want to know my history. I mean, my future. I don't want to, talk to spirits from the past or anything like that. That's just not my style. That's nothing I'm interested in. My channel is just a place to have fun, be happy, and feel supported. Good. Nothing scary at all. That's me. Jamin McCurley. Thank you for stopping in, Jamin. Jamin, the name, Jamin, the name doesn't sound familiar, so welcome in. We're glad to have you here. Come join the conversation. We're talking about poetry and cruises and paranormal stuff a little bit. Nothing too scary. I like to go to places, learn about its history and the people in that place, then research and share what I find. Nice. Greetings from Russia. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Jamin, what time is it over there? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter which part of Russia you were in, but what time is where you're at, Jamin? Over here it's 11:33 p.m. 11:33 p.m. February 28th. The last few minutes of February for this year. Let's see what else is going on. Sharon, I'm expecting to see something up on your page. Your poems. I'm expecting to see that. I think that would be so nice. And you already have you already you already have 61 subscribers. You started you're doing well. Grandma Yudi, I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. Hopefully, I will see you my morning, your evening. I'll talk to you soon. You're in Brisbane, and it's 2:30 in the afternoon on March 1st. You're in the future over here. Faza, this poem was written by Robert Lee Frost, stopping by the woods on a snowy evening in November. My host stays while editing videos and watching your videos. Oh, well, thank you, Bang. That's usually what I do a lot of the time is while I'm working on my laptop, I try to do other things like watch videos and as I'm working on my videos and things like that. I had that free AI chat GPT write a series of hookahs, haikus that I use for shorts. That was my venture into poetry. I was going to look at that, Rich. That sounds incredible. That it would write your papers for you, write your songs, write your. I want to look into that. Try it out one time to see. Really, you were really impressed by it. That says a lot. Coming from somebody who's going to create their own Nightbot, uh, that says a lot. Jamming, 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 jamming. I'm gonna go jamming. Chat GPT locked me out, and Sport won't let me back in for no reason, mind you. It's been a month. And they said haven't said a word back to me. I'm on the page now. Did you have to download like software, Rich, to use that or jamming? I had it. I had to write the code for some of my projects. It's like having a junior programmer at my disposal who can write the code instantly for me. Wow. It's just an app. John, it wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. Well, well, I think I found it. So I'm just taking a look at it now. A 3-day free trial, then $6.99 a week. Does that sound right? $3.99. KS Rantu, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. I use my email with a password and now it won't work. I use a password manager so I don't know what changed with my password. I'll take a look at it. It's a free website. I'll send you a link through the email later on. Appreciate it, Rich. Thank you so much. Well, if you're up in the morning, I don't know if you're a morning person or not. Betty is doing a live at 9 a.m. and it would mean a lot to her if you stop by just to say hi. It would mean a lot to her. She really did miss you. She always talked about you, Rich. I think you came by somebody's chat. I go to so many different chats, Rich, all the time now. I don't even know what chat I'm on. You came by and she was so excited. Yeah. Oh man, she would be so Rich. She would be so happy. Well, everybody, I appreciate you all coming by. I wasn't planning on being on here this long, but I am going to get ready to go to sleep and get. That was weird. Okay, thanks for Trish for being here. Trish, I appreciate it. Karen, thank you for stopping by. Love it. Rich, thank you. Grandma Yudi and all the friends from Indonesia. Fazi, Bang, Jamin, thank you for coming in. And everybody else, John, thanks for hanging with me for a while. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. It means a lot. And hopefully we will be doing this soon. Talk to you later. Bye bye.